of May 11th. So let's review what you should be working on during this week. So if we check out our little whiteboard here, the first thing that we need to make sure that happens this week is that you do the check-in question and that you do it by Wednesday, the 13th at 2 o'clock. This week, we don't have a quizzes, and we don't have a quizzes this week for our grammar because we have to do the course selection. So this is really very important. So Dr. Chakowski and one of the seniors, Adrian, worked on a video to explain to you the 4 different pathways. The course selection sheet is particularly important because you are picking your pathway for next year. The pathway you choose for next year will dictate which of the electives that you have. So you're automatically going to be in English 2, you're automatically going to be in biology, you're automatically going to be in US history, you're automatically going to be in your next level of your world language, so whatever thing that you're currently taking. What else do you guys take? Oh, and you'll automatically be in the next level of math. So if you're in Algebra 1 this year, next year you'll be in Geometry. If you're in Geometry next year, next year you'll be in Algebra 2. So those things are already decided for you. You also are automatically placed in Graphic Design because that's a requirement for graduation. So that leaves 2 classes for you that are your electives, and that is determined by which pathway you choose. If you do not complete your course selection form by May 15th, that's next Friday, then you run the risk of not getting the pathway that you choose. So the reason that we have to fill out the course selection sheet this way is so that guidance can start building your schedule for next year. Normally we do a presentation in the auditorium and you hear from former students who can tell you all about the pathway and answer your questions. So instead of that presentation, Dr. Chakowski made that video. So it's really important that you watch the video so you have a better understanding of what the 4 pathways are and what they look like for the next 3 years. Because you might just be like, cool, I'm going to do the tech pathway because I like computers. But then when you hear about what that pathway includes, you might not feel like that's such a good fit. If you do have questions about the pathway after watching the video and you need more help or more information, please let me know and I'll be happy to help you. So, course selection sheet by Friday. And the course selection sheet, like I said, is going to be a Google form. Yours says Rising Sophomore Course Selection Sheet, and that's really important because you are currently freshmen, you are the Rising Sophomores. So you have the right one when you see Rising Sophomores. So just making sure that you're aware of that. Don't be confused when you see the word sophomore. All right, your book project. So we've been talking about how this is a long-term project in the other weekly update videos. Things that are late. That topic choice is really late, and there are still a few of you out there who have not yet chosen a topic, or you picked a topic and I asked a follow-up question or said that I'm concerned about your topic and I haven't heard back from you. And that's very concerning because if you don't have a topic, what the heck are you researching? Your summary. So this originally had a due date in April. I've moved the due date. For A Day, it was supposed to be due the first week of May. For B Day, it was supposed to be due last Monday. I'm still missing a lot of summaries, and you need to do the project in order. You can't just jump in and be like, I'm at step 3 now. That's not how this works. So you pick a topic, you have it approved. You write your summary. Your summary is about your research. The research is about whatever topic you've picked. And again, there are several videos about these ideas. So if you're still not sure and you haven't watched your videos and you don't understand the directions, that's why. The directions are in the videos. It'd be like you just trying to figure things out by yourself and magically it comes to you. It doesn't. That's why you need to watch the videos. Once your summary is approved, which means that I feel like you've used kid-friendly language, that you understand your topic, and that you have enough information to write a story about, then you're moving to the outline, which is step 3. And that's where you're actually writing your story and you're only focusing on the words and you're breaking it down page by page. And again, there's videos about this that give you more detail. This is supposed to be done by A Days on May 19th and by B Day Kids by May 20th. And that's coming up. That's next week. So I've tried to space these things out, but if you are not slowly working on this, these due dates creep up and then you're behind, and that's really stressful. Then the final thing is your completed book. And that's where you put your pictures together, you have all your citations and your words, and you're putting it in a Google Slide so it sort of looks like a book. And that's due for A-Day students by June 4th and B-Day students by June 5th. What's ultimately important if you've fallen behind on these mini check-ins is that you meet this end deadline. That's what really matters. So if you're feeling stressed because you haven't finished your summary yet, that needs to be your focus. And like I've shared before, each time it's an A-Day or a B-Day, depending on when you have this class, your goal should be to be spending 30 to 60 minutes on work for this class. If all you do is the quizzes and the quick check-in, which probably takes you no more than 10 to 15 minutes total, and that's all you do for the week, and then you're surprised that you haven't gotten the summary done yet, like that doesn't make sense. You didn't spend the time. So just like in our class, when I break it down and I make sure you have work time during the school day, you have to do that for yourself. So if you don't want to do schoolwork from 10:30 in the morning to 11:30 in the morning, fine, do it when it's convenient for you, but you still have to get it done. And if you have questions or you need my help, please email me. I'm here to help you. But it's really important that you're working on things and sending things to me, like your summary, so that I can give you feedback. So just like when we're in school, a blank document, I can't give you feedback on because I don't know where you're confused or where you're missing information from. So even if you're feeling stuck and you only have a little bit of information, you're better off sharing that for feedback and getting help rather than sitting and saying, I don't know what to do. So if you need me, I'm here. I miss you guys. I hope that you're all doing well. I'm really bummed that we don't get to go back this school year. I get it because it's for everybody's safety, but I do miss you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the fall when you're sophomores.